All right, welcome to Twitch, everybody. I am Jayhawk. This is WWE 2K23, our WWE Universe mode based off of 1984. We are on May, week 3, Sunday. We're going to call it May 21st, because the calendar only runs in 28-day increments. We have our premium live event from Madison Square Garden. 11 matches on the card. 4 rivalries are ongoing. Lot of stuff going on here. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look here. Akira Maeda and Greg Valentine. Bob Backlund against Chief Jay Strongbow. The Women's Championship rivalry will be following that. Georgian will steal against Bobo Burgill. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. Cowboy Bob Orton against Tito Santana. The Tag Team Championship on the line. Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas. The Cold Patrol against Tiger, Chung Lee, and Mr. Fuji. The rivalry with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Dr. D. David Schultz. The rivalry with the Samoans and the Moondos. Mil Mascaras and Hulk Hogan for the WWF Championship. The Iron Sheik against Big John Studd. And the Women Tag Team rivalry will close out the show. 11 big matches. We got so little to do and so much time to do it in. Wait, strike that, reverse it. Go ahead and get to our opening contest here. You're going to see a lot of action here over the next 2 hours. Should be fun. And it'll all be taking place right here from Madison Square Garden. Cannot wait for the action here on the Premium Live event. For those of you joining us for the first time, the idea was to have the shows themselves line up as closely as possible to how they actually happen. We got the VHS filter on there. You'll get that line running down to the bottom here. You're going to see first off the WWF International Champion, Akira Maeda, on his way to the ring here.
From Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 269 pounds, the WWE International Heavyweight Champion, the WWE Universe.
Non-title matchup here. Akira Maeda coming to the ring. You're representing the UWF in Japan. Realistically, one of wrestling's first shoot fighting group, possibly wrestling's first shoot fighting group. You're from the Guard in Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York. I tell you, this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. I cannot wait for see how this plays out. We got those 4 rivalries that are going to play out. Akira Maeda getting ready for her opponent here, Greg the Hammer Valentine. There he is. Got it came up a little early on the screen. And we have a lot of fun here with this so far. Definitely an interesting matches. We've been figuring that most of the matches are falling in the 6 to 8. Falling in that 6 to 8 minute range. We've had some exceptions on both weight like that, obviously. My guess is that's going to be the case for a lot of these matches, even on the Premium Live event, unless we have stipulations associated with them. Hard to tell. Yeah, all 4. But 4 championships are going to be on the line. I can't say all 4, but technically Akira Maeda here, the champion, his belt's not on the line, but it's also not listed as one of our main championships. We do have the Women's Tag Team Championship listed as a main championship, but we don't have any official tag teams aside from the champ. So even though we got a big rivalry going on, main eventing the show, there will not be a championship on the line in that one. We got Akira Maeda in the early going here. He got the hammer lock on, a bit of a wrist lock on the Greg the Hammer Valentine as well. I am keeping notes of the result and of the win lock records as we go along here. Akira Maeda, we're not going to have. I'm hoping you don't hear my phone going off in the background here. People have a tendency to blow my phone up when I'm actually doing the stream, not touching it elsewhere. We are keeping track of win-loss record in both single tag team and women's tag team division. And then a lot of cake and those win-loss records will affect what division certain people wind up running into. In particular, cake here, you got both of these guys are, I believe, are in the Intercontinental Championship division, if I am not mistaken. Valentine's probably going to stay there a while, we can try to get the feud with Tito going at some point. Of course, Tito's got to keep the belt himself. But we do have Akira Maeda in that division as well. Akira Maeda's first singles match so far this season. He did have a tag team match. He lost a tag team match teaming with Pat Patterson against David Schultz and Paul Orndorff on the May 13th edition of WWF Championship Wrestling. And now we're here all night. Chopped there by Greg the Hammer Valentine. Knocking Maeda down. Maeda countering that one. Ending Valentine over the top rope. Valentine is in his second match as a single competitor. He is 0-1 as a single. He had a triple threat match yesterday on WWF Championship Wrestling. A loss to Cowboy Bob Orton. Roddy Piper also involved in that match. That match put Orton in the #1 contender spot for the Intercontinental Championship. That's why he's getting that title shot later tonight. Kind of a glorified #1 contender matchup there. Valentine with a 2 count. Been a fairly even matchup. Damn it, why? We've already heard that story from Gorilla Monsoon. Take a while for the Hammer to warm up.
Reversal. Can he take advantage?
But ton of damage so far here. Akira Maeda is not with the WWF past May. Gone. Don't even know if it's an excursion here. I think it's just to get the UWF brand some credibility in Japan because they're working with the WWF. So he's pretty much gone after May. So unless he's involved in a rivalry after the next week of TV, we're not going to keep him on board.
Between the ropes, it's about to
but it's going to be fun.
Look at these knee strikes.
Maeda ending Valentine, tumbling out to the arena floor there.
Re-entering the ring now.
Turn the phone on silent. I don't know if it's coming up on the stream or not, but it's driving me nuts. We'll put on the vibrate here and try to.
Caught him right in the jaw. What a shot. Catches a punch. Off the ropes. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Yeah, hearing a punch here by Maeda to the forehead of Greg the Hammer Valentine, and he might be busted open. He got in the level pretty good with that.
He's got him scouted.
It's been Maeda in control over the last couple minutes here. Valentine up on the middle rope on the inside, elbow to the top of the head. And yeah, it does look like Valentine is busted open from the forehead. That is why this is rated as potentially being for a certain type of audience. So hopefully if you've tuned into this, you at least have permission to be watching the content, and I greatly appreciate you joining us, whether you're joining us live, whether you're joining us on YouTube. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. Valentine now
Side headlock applied.
into a guide headlock and punched him right in the face. Hey, go far, Valentine. Get in control. Been a back and forth matchup here. Valentine going for the figure 4 leg lock. Referee needs to check on the commission. You might also need to be careful about the shoulder, make sure they don't fall to the mat. You can pack out from the pain. The advantage Maeda had here, and yeah, he's going to turn that figure 4 over. Valentine's not really worked on the leg up to this point. The figure 4 leg lock does affect the leg more than anything else. So that, at least for the time being, has saved Maeda. Past the 5-minute mark of the matchup here. We'll see how this continues. That shoulder block, they kind of collide. Both men take a stumble. Up now, up onto the shoulder. And Valentine dumped Maeda face first on that top turnbuckle. Yeah, we're going to try to do a choke against the rope there. Maeda caught the foot and slammed Valentine down. And a kick to the face. That is not a signature or a finish. That's just a kick to the face. Like a fisherman buster. That's the signature for Akira Maeda. He may have the victory here. He's going to go for it. Referee a little slow to get in the position. We get two. Valentine isn't able to kick out.
What an incredible match we are witnessing.
Madison Square Garden crowd is rocking in the early going. Maeda getting up for his finish. Yeah, it's got a leg bar, leg kicker, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a leg bar here. He got the drop toe hold into it. Valentine close to the rope again. A move that's focusing on the leg. And we have not seen a ton of offense focusing on the leg from either man. I kind of wish it was a commission match. They both have leg commission and finishing move. Commission match would have been cool here, but we're letting the universe run. Richter the Hammer Valentine pulling Maeda to the end of the ring. Looked like he wanted to go for a cover, could not. Valentine's going to go back for that figure four leg lock. Again, he had not done a ton of damage to the leg. And this doesn't matter at this point at all. They're in the rope. I mean, referee was staring at the timekeeper and not at the rope. I'm not sure how he saw that, but Valentine now taking his time. Maybe taking a little too much time now up on the middle rope on the inside. And he's asking Maeda to get to his feet. And Valentine with the elbow to the top of the head. Go for the cover. One. We get two. We get three. So flying elbow to the top of the head. Team almost anticlimactic, but Greg the Hammer Valentine going to be your winner in our opening contest.
Here is your winner, Greg the Hammer Valentine. And with the results of this battle plain to see on their face, at least they can say they won the match.
I mean, realistically, Maeda's not sticking around, so regard is fine. Flying elbow to the head for Greg the Hammer Valentine. 7 minutes and 23 seconds at the time of the fall. Steve Valentine with the celebration here. 3-star matchup. Very nicely done. Overcoming the cut on the forehead to gain the victory. We're going to go right into match number 2. Bob Backlund, Chief J. Strongbow coming up here in our second match. Valentine moving up to 1-1 at the single wrestler. With that victory, Bob Backlund, the former WWF champion, taking on Chief J. Strongbow here. This is going to be kind of interesting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minnesota, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bob Backlund. This is a match that folks have been clamoring for, and they are excited to finally get it. A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
Bob Backlund on his way to the ring here. Again, my phone blowing up, but I'm trying to stream, so you're gonna get those random silent clips whether we want them or not. I'm going to apologize for that ahead of time here. Chief J. Strongbow heading to the ring. Chief J. Strongbow with one singles match so far. Just yesterday in Allentown on Championship Wrestling, a loss to Mil Mascaras to a bear hug. Leading the Mascaras title match coming up later tonight here at the Garden. Bob Backlund had not competed yet in our universe. First time we've seen Backlund, of course, Madison Square Garden, the night for many of Backlund's biggest match and biggest rivalry. Winning the title February 20th, 1978 against superstar Billy Graham.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys? Well,
depending on which history you want to use, either losing the belt in 79 for a week to Antonio Inoki or holding it for 5 years and 10 months straight. I've seen it both ways, so. Okay, the Inoki switches should count. Antonio Inoki pinned Bob Backlund in a match for the championship. No title changes should count. WWE's not recognized them. They go back and forth. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'm kind of surprised they're not recognizing them again, but that would put Roman Reigns off the cliff to going above Backlund in the all-time number. Oh, Fisherman Buster there by Chief J. Strongbow. Chief J. Strongbow never held a single gold in the WWE, WWF, WWF, whatever you want to call it. Multiple time tag team champion. Held them with Billy White Wolf. Held them, I believe he held them with Sonny King at one point. Held them with his quote-unquote brother, Chief Jewel Strongbow. Near the end of his career here, we just got the last time out. Strongbow wrestled until the early portion of '87. I want to say February '87 was his last match as quote-unquote active member of the roster. Then they did the Legend Battle Royal in November of that year. But yeah, because he grew around. Kind of intermittent every time.
Consider that a harsh lesson. He went right into that turnbuckle. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, he retaliates. Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display. He saw that one coming. Nice takedown. Big knee to the midsection.
I apologize. I trying to get some stuff taken care of here. Wife, the wife blowing up my phone. Like I can't be too mad.
What's he have here? Flawless takedown.
Waist block takedown. Later by Backlund fifth drop there. So fake with Chief J. Strongbow. Strongbow, surprisingly enough, with the advantage for the most part in this matchup. But in trouble now. Backlund celebrating a little too much, in my opinion. And yeah, I know it's a video game, but you gotta call out you see it here. Like, I mean, Strongbow doing it too. I mean, they're doing taunts when guys aren't really that hurt. That's gonna cost you. You need to do those taunts when you got the opening. You know, throw the man to the floor, then do a taunt. Try to build that meter up. Then doing it when the guys are in the ring, especially when they're already getting to their feet. I mean, that's gonna take. Oh, there's that Strongbow sleeper. Referee calling for the rope break now. We called it a couple of shows ago. Strongbow's back to the rope. He was not touching that rope. I don't know about that call. Backlund with the vertical suplex. Strongbow tried to out of the ring. Backlund stepped in front of him. That was a smart move. Now going in here, Backlund with the atomic drop. That's a signature Bob Backlund move there.
He's one step ahead there.
Thought Backlund might be going for that chicken wing off of that, but Strongbow coming back and not giving Backlund a chance. Big forearm got Strongbow back up against the middle rope here. And now he's going to go to work on that leg, just pulling out on that bottom rope. We just call more leg work by Bob Backlund than we did by either Akira Maeda or Greg Valentine in the opening match when both guys have leg commissions for finisher. So, you tell me. I don't know.
From the top.
Flying axe handle by Bob Backlund here. Strongbow getting to his feet. Backlund comes off clothesline, come over the top rope. He took a tumble there. Now rolling, sliding to the outside to go out after him. Maybe not a mistake. Maybe it's not too. It might be too early to get a count out win off of it without going back out after him. Throwing him down to the aisleway here. It's not like going to shine on him in the aisle. They do have to watch the count here. They get too far away from it. It could end up being a double count out. And double count out could be the only kind of draw we really see here. We don't have the time limit. Backlund with a kind of a one-arm monkey flip, and he's going to run back in the ring. Jumbo halfway down the aisle. This should be a count-out win for Backlund. There's Kevin. Now you can get on the rope and do a taunt. That's fine. Referee blowing that countdown, trying to give Jumbo a chance to get back in. There's 8, and Backlund not taking the chance. He's going to go back out after him. Jumbo did get to his feet. Probably would have made it back in. We'll never know now. Now a elite Northern Light suplex by Jumbo. They get that spotlight on him here.
You don't say, Saxton. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
And realistically, you're looking to get in the bend of ignition for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Looks like it hurts.
You take the count out, you need to win. Try to take the count out. Counting out kick. Jumbo with the knee drop. Another knee drop. Backlund then get in the ring. That's the perfect time to get in the ring. That's a mistake. That was a mistake by Jumbo. He's going to throw Backlund back in. He had the count-out win right there. But Backlund having that stun meter, he had the count-out win. He decided not to go for it. He gets back in just before the count of 9. I would have taken the count out there. He had it. There you go. He went for the elbow drop. He waited too long. He missed it. Geared clothesline here by Backlund. Catches the foot. Leg sweeps him down. Trying to pull Jumbo toward the center of the ring, it appeared. Going for the cover. 1, 2. I thought too much time went by before the cover, but I was wrong. Backlund's going to get the win. 7 minutes and 14 seconds with a leg sweep. We will go ahead and...
This is the type of victory where you really have to weigh the costs against the benefits. With a win like this, things have got to taste a little bittersweet right about now. Actually, Saxton, I imagine the win tastes a lot more like pennies.
Backlund got a little color. 3.5 star. Good matchup. Another one kind of an anticlimactic finish. Backlund now 1-0. Chief J. Jumbo goes down to 0-2, and now we think we are going to have our first championship match of the day. Fabulous move against Leilani Kai. There's no rivalry action listed to affect the outcome. Going to be for the WWF Women's Championship. Now, this is the second time these two have met for the championship. Yesterday on Championship Wrestling, Moolah did defend the championship. She got the win, and it didn't take very long. It only took 4 minutes and 16 seconds for Moolah to get the win over Leilani Kai yesterday.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Let's see what she can do.
And here we go. The talent, but oh no, the champion's coming out first. Fabulous Moolah. Okay, Moolah with the win yesterday. 2-1 in single competition so far. She had a single match at every single card we've done. Leilani Kai with the opposite record, 1-2. She also had a single match on every show we've done so far.
Might just be the night the title changes hands.
The women's division 1984 would not be. There's only 6 women in the entire division. I mean, there's only so much you're going to do.
This woman is the real deal. It's a big time opportunity.
And here is the challenger in the Glamour Girl get up, Leilani Kai.
The response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight. You are looking at a woman at the top of her game, ready to compete for that title.
There's the belt, and let's go ahead and go back up to Mike Rowe for the remaining introduction.
Introducing the challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, Leilani Kai. And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, she is the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, the Spider Lady.
Moolah taking what might be the final look at that championship belt. Again, we didn't use the Moolah belt on purpose. One, I'm not a fan of it. Two, it's gone in 3 months anyway. Why wait the 3 months? All the other championships we are using are close to their actual counterpart of the time that I could find. Leilani Kai going to start with the advantage, and Moolah going to come out with a quick counter. Okay, now people have been asking, was Fabulous Moolah really the women's champion for 28 years? Yes and no. So, Moolah's initial championship victory was back in 1956, I believe. I'm trying to find the...
Strong kick. My goodness. She's taking things to ringside.
Trying to find the right title history, but they keep bringing belt back and renaming belt, and it's just confusing. It's completely confusing, but... I think we finally found the title history here. Moolah did win the Women's World Championship on September 18th, 1956. In Baltimore, Maryland, she defeated June Byard. I've heard different things. I've heard that Byard was defending champion going in. I've heard it was a tournament. I've heard it was a battle royal. I've heard different things. I'm not sure what the case is. There's the whip into the corner there, and there's the arm drag takedown. Moolah does lose the belt a few times before the loss to Richter. She does hold it for just a day shy of 10 years. 3,651 days. She loses the championship to Betty Boucher in Seattle, Washington. She regains 16 days later in Vancouver, British Columbia. March 10th of 1968, she loses and gets to Yukiko Tomoe in Osaka, Japan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Regains the belt just 23 days later in Hamamatsu, Japan. And then she holds the belt again for over 10 years, 3,841 days uninterrupted. We're dropping the belt to Evelyn Stevens in Dallas, Texas, regaining it 2 days later in Fort Worth. That round of title changes I've just gone through here, WWE does not recognize. They recognize Moolah being uninterrupted from 1956 to July 23rd of 84. There's also a double title switch in 1986 with Velvet McIntyre that nobody heard about for years. It was never mentioned on television. Nobody knew about it for until I want to say the late 90s. That finally came to light that, hey, these matches happen.
Such a great example of confidence she's showing here. The champion's down. The champion's down. Oh my God! We can have
Ball packaged by Leilani Kai trying to get the championship, and not even close.
Oh, just scrubbing.
I'd love to rub her face into the mat, and then dropping the elbow. Pull on the wrist there.
That could produce a dislocation, or at the very least, a pinched nerve. The challenger not
And here's Moolah fighting back, but another back and forth match between these two ladies. Moolah with more of an edge. Go for the flying splash. That might be enough.
Superstars have been making clear lately that they
she's not going for the cover. How she won she won with the forearm smash she actually won with yesterday. Now she got the sleeper. We're getting a lot of sleeper hold in this show too. 1984, everybody. Leilani Kai with the jawbreaker to fight her way out of that one. And Leilani Kai ain't going to be able to get the offense she needs to get back into this. She already lasted longer today than she did yesterday. It's been a better effort for her. There at the flapjack by Moolah. Real close to the rope. It might not matter though. Ah, that left shoulder rolling up. Moolah thought she had it. She's angry. She's going to go back up top and go for that flying splash one more time. No, she's acting Leilani Kai to get to her feet. Flying axe handle. Going for the cover. It might be enough. Only a count of one. Moolah again. Get the frustration down. Moolah with the hangman. Had her hanging by the hair, let her go. Now back up under the middle rope. There, flash to the back. Going for the cover again. And then Leilani Kai kick out one more time. No, she can't. That is going to be enough. 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Go Leilani Kai. Go about a minute longer than she did yesterday.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Heavyweight Champion, the Spider Lady. She earns the W against fierce competition.
Moolah retained. She's now 2-0 in championship matches. She's 3-1 overall. Leilani Kai 1-3 overall, 0-2 in title matches. And that should knock Leilani Kai back down in the standing here, but we'll see how things play off with the tag team storyline coming up a little bit later on. And we got a fall count anywhere match coming up now. George Animal Steel taking on Bobo Bergo. Let's go ahead and get to that. Fall count anywhere interesting since they've never had a match against each other in our run here. Go ahead and get to the introduction here. First time either made a kind of singles match in our little run here. I make a note of that as well.
Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 288 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
This superstar is actually told
George the Animal Steel can't find the ring. Once the match starts, you won't have to find the ring. You just have to find Bobo Bergo.
You were a backstabber too.
Yep, which is why I have plenty of experience on the topic.
And yet Bobo Bergo was in the WWE at this stage. As a matter of fact, on May 19th of 1984, he made his return after a 6-year absence. Substitute for Tony Atlas. Got a card at the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland. A match that eventually aired on USA Network in July of that year. That's where most of its appearance can fall. He's only around about 6 weeks or so. July 7th at the Philadelphia Spectrum. He had his last appearance and lost to Big John Studd. So we're not going to have Bobo Bergo in our universe for very long here.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh? That's what they're doing
Gonna
right
be
now.
here for a while.
Good. Let's see what they've got then.
Yeah, we'll see him through our Philadelphia show first week of July, and then he'll pretty much be done from there. George Animal still in here off and on until '88. Deal around through WrestleMania 4. he technically a participant in the WrestleMania 4 Battle Royal, even though he doesn't actually get into the match.
A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
Okay, since we are discussing Battle Royal, I know some people are asking what we're going to do at Battle Royal when we in those cases here. Well, again, with the as far as actual Battle Royals go, if the game says there's going to be a Battle Royal, we'll do a Battle Royal. If the heck it's not, we're not. Like, we're not going to be manually adding Battle Royals to this. As far as the Royal Rumble go, the Royal Rumble started in 1988. That's when we're going to start it. So, the Royal Rumble will not be a thing in our universe until we get to that point, if this goes that long. I got a real bad habit with the Extreme of starting a project and really enjoying it, and then I get away from it for a couple of days and never get back to it. But Overkill getting Steel into the corner here. Overkill, I tell you, at this point, and both these guys are veterans of a long time, even by this stage here. Overkill, at the time of this match, is just shy of 60 years old. He's 59 years old at this point. He's been wrestling professionally in 1948 or so, I think. 36 years in the pro. At this point.
What are they doing here?
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Down to opponent and a double axe.
George the Animal Steel at this stage is 47 years old.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Corey, what can a superstar do if they find themselves playing defense in this match?
I got a couple of, and he's been wrestling for 24 years at this stage. So you're looking at about 55 years of experience between the two guys. Between these two guys at this stage of their career. Dio doesn't completely retire until 2000. I know he wrestled a friend of the stream, Cue Ball Carmichael, in January of 2000. Overkill had his last match, didn't have his last match until 1993. He passed away in 1998, 68 years old when Overkill passed. Oh, Overkill retired.
Applied, driven down to the arm.
Overkill did have a son, Overkill Jr., who wrestled professionally for a long time as well, and they that didn't shoot, from what I understand.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
You can see the anguish growing on his face.
Yeah, he's really being put to the test.
There is no truth to the rumor that, at least as far as I know, about the person who wrestled at Kamala Jr. being any relation to the original Kamala. I've wrestled Kamala Jr. matches back in the day. There's the headbutt there by Overkill, big finisher for years. Very similar to that jumping headbutt you just called it. You called it the Cocoa Butt. I feel headbutt gonna go as well. Going for the step. Remember, full count anywhere, which also generally means no disqualification, so they can be out on that floor all day long. They can use the stairs, they can go into the ring and grab chairs or kendo sticks or tables, whatever they want to use. There's nothing stopping them. Double underhook, Northern Light suplex, 2 count. Referee finally got out on the floor after them. She's keeping her distance, I don't blame her. A lot of headbutts in this match.
Control right now. Look out. Oh.
You got the arm wringer into the armbar takedown there by George Animal Steel. Nicely done. Slam for Gil down. Almost like a suplex, but he just dropped him rather than going down with him.
Boom, running
Miguel counters that, and now a clothesline getting Steel down. Miguel with the step and walking away from Steel. Now he's go ahead and hit Steel with them. That seemed weird. But Miguel wants to win in the ring. Gonna send Steel back into the ring. Climbing over the top rope, back in after Steel. Big clothesline, knocking the animal down. Ducks that clothesline. Big backdrop. And into an in. Oh, I thought I was going for that Manhattan drop. Just Spine Buster instead. We get the cover. 2. And all. Miguel going to get off of that one. Miguel looking underneath the ring and grabbing a chair. Again, it's all count anywhere. It's all legal. There it goes. One to the head, one to the leg. That one, maybe to the chest, maybe to the arm. Hard to tell off of that one. Steel getting to his feet. Shoulder block, knocking that chair out of Miguel's hand. Now into a running armbar takedown. George Animal Steel, famously known for a flying hammerlock. I don't know if the flying hammerlock is actually in the game or not, but I've never looked for it. There's that. Yeah, arm slam takedown, or whatever you want to call that. Steel going to get the pin off of that. 6 minutes and 5 seconds. We are getting a lot of finishes that just feel anticlimactic after everything else we've seen in the course of the match, but.
The WWE Universe celebrating this match and the winner. With that win, they deserve the praise. No doubt about it. Support for this guy grows by the second in the estimation of the WWE Universe.
I'm going to write that down like an elevated one-arm slam in my note. I don't know what else to call it. 3 stars. If anybody watching on YouTube knows the name of that, leave that in the actual name of that hold. Let me know the name of that in the comment section. Ugh, I'll get it out. Leave a note in the comment section. There we go. And now we got the Intercontinental Championship coming up on the line here. Cowboy Bob Orton, Tito Santana.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship.
You may have heard the announcement there, and again, I got that volume down low on purpose for streaming purposes. You may have heard that announcement here that it is for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship.
It's a big fight feel here tonight as the
Orton heading to the ring. Orton, as we mentioned earlier, that big triple threat victory over Greg the Hammer Valentine and Roddy Piper yesterday on Championship Wrestling, the lead of the title shot. And he's awaiting the appearance of the champion. What in the world is this entrance for Tito Santana? You know what? I didn't create him. I'm not going to worry about it. How's that?
Big match here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight.
And the champ has looked dominant of late. But all it takes is one wrong move, and that title could be going home with somebody else.
He's showing some charisma, I'll give him that. But that is definitely not a Tito Santana style entrance. Intercontinental Championship is going to be on the line here. That's the only thing we need to worry about. There is the green strap belt with the gold plating.
Introducing the challenger from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 242 pounds, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
Hey, Cowboy Bob Orton, the challenger.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the world's wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Tito Santana.
World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Tito Santana, the championship on the line here at Madison Square Garden.
Doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
Handing the belt over to the referee, who's going to show it to Cowboy Bob. Then they'll hold it up for everybody else to see. Tito Santana winning that championship on February 11th in Boston, Massachusetts, against the magnificent Don Morocco.
Big title match here in my
Bell and gong, we are underway. A Cowboy Bob Orton, second generation superstar, his father Bob Orton Sr. A big name in the 50s and 60s, especially in the 70s. For Cowboy Bob, his biggest run is this run right here in the 80s, 84 to 87. And you're all familiar with Cowboy Bob Orton's son, Randy. Randy Orton, 14-time world champion over the last 21 years. Career may or may not be done. Hopefully, his career is not done. I like Randy Orton well enough. There are times where he bothers me, but I apologize for the yawning on stream here too. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning trying to get 1,000,001 things accomplished, and none of it's working. Okay, I have a phone call coming through. I'm going to go off mic for a moment.
Oh, from behind. Oh, wow. Frankensteiner. Nice.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
And breaks out of the sleeper. Oh. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Oh, full grip of the nose. A nasty shot to follow.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it.
Ah, slap.
Put into place.
Oh, that's for the title. And he manages to kick out at one.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here. Extending their opponent's arm. And
Oh, man, leg drop arm breaker.
pinning down their opponent's arm. And a carefully measured knee drop.
This is just an overwhelming amount of offense on him.
Yeah, this can't be how he pictured this fight going.
Caught the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee. That'll hyperextend your leg.
With the championship on the line.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Cranking the head. And here we go now.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee. Flying forearm smash. The champ has his one in hand now.
A kick out by the challenger, keeping the championship dream alive.
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
Boom, nice.
Knee right to the gut. He's channeling the crowd's energy.
Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Oh, what a knee lift. Somebody better check his nose.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match. Ooh, stinging kick.
Turning the tables there. Running knee.
Sent into the corner.
All right, I am back on mic, guys. I am sorry about that. I was a phone call I definitely had to take. Got some good news on that call, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, 2 count there, very close to a new Intercontinental champion, just past the 5-minute mark off of that move by Orton off the rope. Been a back and forth match. Got 3.5 stars already on it. The match is still going. Go definitely get to at least 4 before it's all getting done. Tito Santana now picking him up for inverted suplex. Nicely done. Going for, I thought I was going to go for a power driver, a power bomb. Knocked the head back off the rope on the way down. Tito coming off, went for the fly forearm, and Orton moved out of the way. Orton with the clothesline there, another clothesline. Catching the foot leg sweep there, coming to what we call Bob Backlund win earlier on against Chief J. Strombo with. He's going to try to win the exact same way. We get 1, we get 2. He is going to win the exact same way. We have a new Intercontinental champion.
Here is your winner, and new World Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
Truly a huge
Cowboy Bob Orton has won the Intercontinental Championship here in a 4-star match. A series of clothesline and a leg sweep. 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Go down like a leg sweep in the record book. Cowboy Bob Orton undefeated. So far, the universe is now the new Intercontinental champion. And we're going right into Tag Team Championship action. Our 3rd title match of the day. The Gold Patrol defending against Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee. We fixed Fuji care on the entrance. If you recall, earlier, the first time we used Mr. Fuji, he had the bald head on the entrance and all of a sudden had hair when the match started. But we did fix that. I think that's going to be the first Gold Patrol matchup we've had here. And here come Fuji and Chung Lee, the challenger. And this is a team that's not going to have a lot of chances to win the gold. Interestingly enough, this tag team split up in Philadelphia in July, in real life. And they have a match against each other in August. Like they kind of pushed kind of pushed it that if Tiger Chung Lee was going to be the babyface, and then like after that one match in Philadelphia, it pretty much never happened.
This is gonna be good.
That's really weird. And here come your... Okay, wasn't with that here for Rocky Chung. I think they were going for the afro and did not do a good job with it. May need to tweak. We may, if I think about it, I'll tweak that before we come back on. And I know some of you are asking the question, wait a minute, that's the first title defense for the Gold Patrol in the universe. Didn't they lose the belt in April? The match was taped in April, did not enter the air to the end of May. As far as anybody watching on television knew, Alec and Johnson were still the tag team champions. That's what we're going by. Whoever did the belt gear did a great job.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World's Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 558 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 608 pounds. They are the World's Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Some formidable pairs have vied for this title.
Champions are handing the title belt over to the referee. She's going to hold them up for the world key.
Call me old school, but to me,
Bell gone. We are underway here. One fall
for a tag team championship.
for the WWF Tag Team Championship.
No razzle dazzle, just two teams, two ropes,
And interesting tag team matches are interesting in here again. If it's your first time watching a 2K23 stream, if you've never played,
dominating shoulder tap.
tag team matches have a tendency. Sometimes they are real super short,
That's a free fall.
and sometimes it's very hard for them to end. You got that partner coming in to make the cave. 2 counter very early on by Tony Atlas here.
Short arm clothesline.
But yeah, you get that.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face. My God. He is
We caught last time out for those of you who
He's gonna have to dig out of this in a hurry. Super.
Those of you who may have watched the episode last time out, we had the match with the Moondogs and the Wild Samoans. We'll see them against each other a little bit later on as they close out their rivalry. That match went 14 minutes and 20 seconds because
Oh, this is
the Moondog could keep going for the pin and the Samoans would keep making the cave.
Picture perfect example.
We've seen tag team matches where
One down.
a partner might make one cave and then that's it. They're done. They don't do a second cave. So it's... any number of things can end up happening.
Strikes. Tagged in.
Tiger Chun Lee make the tag to Mr. Fuji, and not a moment too soon. He's getting not kicked out of him for a while there.
Bang. Tag
Rocky Johnson's body, all right. That hair is just not. That hair is bothering me.
Effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
That's just me not paying enough attention when I downloaded it. And yeah, I'm not. I'm taking the blame on it. Like
Huge toss. I don't think people realize
I can make the edit. It's not a. If I really want to do it, it's not a big deal.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's right. A collision like that.
Get go. The legal men are on the right side. They're Rocky Johnson and Mr. Fuji. No, actually, I look at the legal man. Rocky Johnson just beating up on Fuji for. I think beating up on Mr. Fuji. Well, realistically, that's the smart strategy. Get out of the floor on your side of the ring.
The physicality.
Do a little bit of damage to like the 5 or 6 count. Have your partner finish the damage.
Gets him with the counter.
Like that's what you should do if you want to win the tag team matches. Remember, titles do have to be won by pinfall or submission. I believe. I'm pretty sure it's standard title match rule in the WWE universe.
Working the midsection.
qualifications can count out or go rare. It's going to be hard to tell. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark of our stream here. We're expecting 2. We may go longer than that, just depending on how long it takes to get the matches done. We appreciate you paying attention. That Tony Atlas not paying any attention. They're allowing Mr. Fuji get the tag to Tiger Chung Lee. It's not as if Tiger Chung Lee really that fresh himself. He took a pounding earlier on. There's the cover. But here he can stomp. Fuji is not going for the cave. It's a good thing that Tiger Chung Lee kicked out. Got 2 out of that.
Tag made, fresh man in.
He wants even more out of his opponent. On the second rope.
Enziguri out of the corner.
Now Fuji, okay, Chung Lee, I'm sorry. Getting the advantage on, a little bit of an advantage on Rocky Johnson, tagging out to Fuji.
Brought down with a neck breaker. The WWE Universe giving him an extra shot of adrenaline.
Fuji coming off, springboard forearm. Leveled him there.
He's tagging out.
There's the tag to Tiger Chung Lee. Go. They've been able to do a little bit of damage to Rocky Johnson. We're not able to do anything to Tony Atlas. Yeah, both men kind of going for the same thing there. Both attempting shoulder block, and neither man really getting any advantage off of that. Now Tiger Chung Lee with the chop. And now going to work on the leg of Rocky Johnson. And a face buster.
Knee is a lethal weapon.
Finds the room to land.
And now you got the elbow smash to the top of the head there.
Comes in off the tag.
There you go, whipped in, fifth to the midsection. And Fuji now trying to do some damage. Forearm smash. Ripcord forearm. And attack him ground and pound attempted by Fuji. Johnson countering that with a couple of forearms of a own. Knocking Tiger Chung Lee off the apron. And he was doing that to try to get the advantage, to get that final pin on Fuji. And Fuji caught him coming with that knee. Rocky Johnson trying for the hot tag. That like he gets it. Tony Atlas can knock him down in the next 10 seconds or so. He got a good shot getting that pin. Going for the rolling German suplex into the ripcord lariat. Cover him now. Now a little too long. Tiger Chung Lee is back. He makes that save. That was the right idea. Fuji did just enough. After Tiger Chung Lee got knocked off the apron, just enough to keep the match going. There's an arm wringer there, forearm smash to the face. They got Fuji trapped in the corner here. Fuji trying to fight back.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Tags him in.
Fuji's gonna make a tag here too. Tiger Chung Lee. That's way too early. There's just not enough damage done. Tiger Chung Lee, springboard forearm. Another springboard forearm, nicely done there.
Placing them into the corner. At this juncture, you have to wonder if these superstars can keep up this pace.
They're certainly being taken into the deep waters now.
Here by Fuji. Covering Atlas. Q. Oh, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. We almost had our second title change of the evening. And Fuji with a that his version of the 10 beat to the Bowery.
The German suplex.
Just launched.
Yeah, you got Tony Atlas now trying to fight his way out of this one here. He got himself in trouble for a little bit there.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. Oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Boom.
Now Atlas fighting back here, getting back into the advantage.
Astounding power. End of days. Another one bites the dust to the
There's the
chair.
cover by Atlas, and Tiger Chung-Lee is going to make the cave. I thought that was it right there.
By the skin of their teeth.
Elbow drop. That was like the Abdul Butcher elbow drop there. Just that kind of slow falling.
Shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
Now Rocky Johnson's legal man. He's going on the floor after Tiger Chung-Lee, and Tiger Chung-Lee is doing back in the ring. Like, nope, don't think so.
Bam. The champion into the cover.
Rocky Johnson's going to try to get the pin here. Tiger Chung-Lee is not going for the cave.
And the tag titles.
That's what I talked about. Like, it just seemed completely random. Just seemed completely random when they do and don't go for cave. I don't always get it. But the Gold Patrol retained,
Two great superstars that go
and realistically, there was a small moment there where they were in some trouble, but they dominated a good portion of that matchup.
locker room on notice.
Rocky Johnson pins Mr. Fuji, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. The champions retain their title. We're a little bit past that, put them past the halfway point. 4 stars for the match. Well, that puts us past the halfway point of the evening here. Fuji and Chun-Li with that loss, they are now 1-1 overall. We got our rivalry match with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Dr. D. David Schultz. Looks like a standard one-on-one match. Go ahead and get right into it. David Schultz so far 1-0 in single competition.
We are about to see
It was
something
on the premiere of the universe. May the 6th in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Dr. D. David Schultz pinning Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff with a spinebuster slam in 6 minutes and 32 seconds to kick the feud off. They were scheduled to team up against Akira Maeda and Pat Patterson the following week. David Schultz walked out on Orndorff. Orndorff essentially wrestled a handicap match, got a count-out victory. Then Schultz attacking Orndorff from behind prior to Orndorff's match with Tiger Chung-Lee last week, and then they brawled. Had a pull-apart brawl in the aisleway after the match. A lot of bad blood, a lot of animosity between these two at this point.
He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE. One of the best superstars around.
And we are waiting for
And his opponent from Tennessee, weighing in at 269 pounds, Dr. D. David Schultz.
Big time match on tap. When the competition level is this high, you can bet it will be memorable. A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
Alright. I'm trying to get something accomplished here, folks. I'm sorry.
And you can sense the anger emanating.
Oh, gone. We are underway. I'm going to be off mic here for about, a minute and a half while I take care of something real quick. I'll be right with you here. Enjoy the match.
We're going to put him in his place here tonight. This guy's been saying all week how he's going to prove a point in this match tonight.
Put into the corner now.
Clothesline.
Turned that one around.
Absolutely wonderful. Lifting their opponent back to their feet in a thunderous right hand.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And now he's giving you all another chance to simply take it all in.
Inverted atomic drop.
Boom.
And looking for a back suplex.
Very nice. He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone.
Oh, man.
Ooh, going over the top all the way to the floor.
Well, that's one way to seize control of a match. Change the location to the ringside area. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact. He's looking a little off balance. Thrown back in under the ropes. There he goes, right into the corner.
Showing him what a real alpha male looks like.
And a kick. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and he can end it here. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's still in this.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head, cover. Gets the shoulder up and one.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
Big back, he can end it here.
All right, back on mic here. Guys, took a little bit longer to finish that than I was anticipating. I appreciate your patience. Much I enjoyed doing the stream. I got a
Oh, this is not good at all.
got a job interview coming up, and I had to fill out the information for the background check. So
Struggling to slow the opposition down.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Oh, I heard a snap.
Inflicting more damage to the leg. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Dropped with a suplex. And
Oh, what a lariat.
oh,
somebody trying to.
He is truly feeling it right now. As well he should.
Oh, clothesline.
uh-oh.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
I'm fine.
Measured elbow drop.
I'm not trying to ignore the stream, but I'm getting bombarded with stuff all the exact game time here.
Oh,
Diving hammer strike. He could pin his opponent right here. It's over. And a kick out.
Kick out there by Dr. David Schultz. Match has been. I haven't kept an eye on the match. It's been mostly Paul Orndorff so far.
This has got to be one of the most knockdown, drag out.
Very interesting how that's been going on like that.
Byron, it's hard to recall the last time we saw something with this level of animosity take place.
going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
They want to delete that one. I'm going to go ahead and move that back. Guys, all kinds of crazy stuff going on right now. So. Alright, I'm going to get off of that screen for right now so I don't continue to get tempted to look at it. Get back to that one.
Well, all
Dr. D. Davis Schultz is trying to get back in this matchup. It's been, last minute or so, he's been in control. We're past about 5.5 minutes into the match right now. Most of the first 4 minutes with Paul Orndorff, the last minute and a half or so, have been mostly Dr. D. Davis Schultz. Orndorff catching Schultz from behind there. Big power slam. And a cover coming up. 1, 2, 3. The power slam win for Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. 5 minutes and 47 seconds.
Here is your winner, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
And he certainly proved himself a superstar to watch with this one. This one could have really gone either way, but the end result just goes to show you what a combination of opportunity and preparation can do for someone.
You know, I assumed that's the blow off of the rivalry, and it came down. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff getting the victory there. They were the number 1 and 2 contenders to the world title based off the previous thing. Only 2.5 stars for the match. We have our third rivalry match of the day here. Tag team action between the Wild Samoans and the Moondog. What I believe is going to blow this feud off. This one got the potential to go for a very long time, depending on how, if their last match was any indication. Yesterday on Championship Wrestling, Wild Samoans were scheduled to take on Butcher Vachon and the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. The Moondog attacking in the aisle took their place, and they had an instant classic 4.5 stars, 14 minutes and 20 seconds. And do not be surprised if we get a similar action out of this one.
At a combined weight of 744 pounds, the Wild Samoans.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
Waiting the Moondog bot, and Moondog Rex to come in.
And here they come.
The Moondog got the win yesterday.
Combined weight of 565 pounds.
The tag division has been extremely competitive as of late. Every duo.
We also got Alpha and Moondog Spot Wrestling in single matches on 2 straight weeks of Championship Wrestling. They split those matches. So it has been a fun series. It's been a fun rivalry. This has been my favorite rivalry so far. This one's been fun. And we look like we're going to finish it off momentarily here. We're about an hour and 18 minutes into the stream. I was expecting 2 hours, possibly longer. This match is how this match finishes up is gonna dictate whether we're done in under 2 hours or not with it. There's the tag. We are underway. It is Alpha starting out for the Royal Samoans. Moondog Spot starting out for the Moondogs. Again, they went 14 minutes and 20 seconds yesterday. Alpha tried to finish it off in like 20 seconds this time around. It's only going to get count of 1. I admire the effort, though. Ed smashing the turnbuckle to tag Nakika, and we called this yesterday though with the Wild Samoans in that early going. They were the cohesive tag team. They were tagging in and out. Nakika somehow already had yellow body damage, and he had not been he hadn't taken an offensive blow yet. I'm not sure how that happened. The
damage he's taken is starting to pile up. Right now,
wonder if he was still feeling some effects from the match yesterday, but that seemed odd. Bonnie got orange body damage already, which again seemed odd. I'm not sure Lethal, I mean, he'd been taking some damage, but it didn't take that much damage. I didn't think to be that hurt that early.
Big forearm.
We'll have to see how this one go, because at least in the early going here, it does not look like we're getting a repeat of yesterday's match. He could bring body back in. And there's the clothesline by Moondog Spot. Yeah, Moondog Spot was in the first live wrestling show I ever saw. Like, won with the second match ever. Him against Tony Atlas, one-on-one. I think it was the second match of the show. It might have been the third. Gotta keep the Funk Brothers live. Gotta call Haku wrestle twice. Haku in both the opening match and the main event of the first wrestling show I ever went to in person. And now you got Moondog Wreck with the Samoan drop of his own. He can already got orange body damage. Body out on the ring apron with red body damage. He could getting spot in that wreck in that turnbuckle now, and kind of pulled him out into a powerbomb there to tag to Alpha. And Alpha and Wreck, the two fresher men of the two here, going to be going at it. Dog Wreck in that corner. There's the Avalanche. Tagging Spot back in. Might have been a little early to tag Spot back in, but I appreciate the effort there, the quick tag. Spinning leg lariat there by Alpha. He comes back around. Well, look like he's going for a power slam. Potty turns that around. Tornado DDT. Yeah. Oh, look, breaking the eye, maybe the nose. It's hard to tell here. We had a Spot back with fake on us. Alpha rolling out to the outside and going after Wreck, who is coming off the apron to try to get some advantage in on that. Dump Wreck onto the ring apron. Spot's going to come out after, try to help his partner. They collide on the outside. There's a right hand by Spot and another one. Oh, and Alpha fell into the table head first. I like that MSG logo on the broadcast table there. It's a nice touch. Getting Alpha into that barricade. He's back into the count of 5. I don't anticipate this being enough for a count out. Counter got kicked. The tag to Moondog Wreck just in case Alpha gets back in. We're at that 7. 8. Alpha comes back in and gets a boot. Oh, actually a foot. Bare foot right to the fake of Moondog Wreck there. Now into that double wrist lock headbutt to the right between the shoulder blades there. And there's a headbutt. And there's the forward leg sweep. Into a torture rack here. Kika got Moondog Wreck up. Turned that into a neck breaker. Going for the cover at only a count of 1. I felt like it was too early. You could probably pin Spot with that one if you keep Wreck from making the game, but you're not going to get Wreck with that one at this stage of the match, I don't think. We've hit the 5-minute mark of this one. Wreck is trying to get to a corner. And Kika was standing in just that perfect spot where Wreck could not crawl forward. Going for the power slam here. More of a standard body slam. Spun around with it though. Got some extra torque on it. Tag is made to Alpha. With the Wild Samoan 3-time WWF Tag Team Champion. Moondog Wreck. Ending him over here. Oh. Sliding drop kick there by Alpha to Moondog Wreck. Going for the cover. Only a count of 1. And now Wreck can get a point where he could get pinned with anything major. Look, a headbutt. That may have busted him open. Tag made the kick out of tag Spot on the other side. Kika went for the bear hug, got caught with an elbow, then with a clothesline. Moondog Wreck is going to go out on the apron here while Spot is the legal man. And trying to get some damage here. There's that splash. Now, they welcome Moondog flat at one point, the team with Spot. You wonder if Spot and Flat do the double flash. I like the alliteration, I'm sorry. At Gory Special, we saw Moondog Spot get Alpha, beat Alpha by commission a couple weeks ago with that. Alpha making the cave to Kika. Alpha knew exactly what that felt like. Clothesline knocked Kika down. Spot goes to his corner, does not make a tag, allows Alpha to tag back in. Big mistake there. There's the whip by Alpha. Alpha telegraphed the backdrop, couldn't get it there. And now there's Spot going for the power bomb. And he may get this here. Kika on the floor, done. Back a 2 count. Not quite enough damage done to Alpha to get the pin there, but that was the right idea. You had the partner was down. Oh, forming the gig gag there, bringing him down. Both teams need to be mindful of the count here. You don't want to double count out. And what we assume is supposed to be the blow off of this rivalry. I don't know if the rivalry is going to continue after this week or not. Moondog Spot up top. There's the flying splash. He got the leg hook. Geekan's going to come in and try to make the save. He's going to make that save at the count of 1. Hit that move a few seconds too late.
The crowd know how much he appreciates them.
Not sure what Spot was doing there when out on the apron, came back in. There's a headlock punch. Now hearing a forearm into the back, pounding away on Alpha. What a warrior, everybody. Alpha going for the tag. Spotty caught him. Alpha kicked him off. It was enough to stop the tag, which I think was the goal there. Now Alpha's going to make that tag to Kika. Spot might want to think about making a tag here. Or he can clothesline Kika and prove me wrong. Now he's going to make that tag. There's the tag to Moondog Wreck. Got the full Nelson. Goes to counter that. Elbow to the head. And then a takedown. We set that 4-star mark for this match as well. They went 4.5 last time. Oh! Threw him up in the air into the Samoa drop.
Partner tags in.
Geekan's going to go ahead and tag in off on the other side. Moondog Wreck is down. He's too close to his own corner. You're not going to pin him there.
You gotta love it.
Going for the diving headbutt. There's the cover. He's right there. Spy, what are you doing? Moondog Wreck kicked out at 2, but Spy should have gone in and make the save. I thought that was over. Spot, instead of going for that save, trusted his partner kick out of it. Luckily, he did. Alpha trying to ram Wreck in that corner. Wreck fighting out of it with carrying an elbow to the midsection. And now there's the uppercut, and he's going to hit a carrying forearm to Alpha back, and then the double axe handle. We just saw Spot do that same thing a moment ago. Moondog Wreck tried to knock Kika off the apron, could not do it. The tag was made. And there's Kika with the Samoan drop. Going for the cover. Spot got to go all the way across the ring to make the save. He's going to. I think a 2 count. And now kick into the bear hug. And Spot's going to come in and make the save on that as well. And Moondog Wreck and Kurt, he rolled out to the floor. He got there next to Alpha. Alpha looking contention to go back on the apron. He's not going to do anything to keep Wreck from getting back in the ring. Kika tagging in Alpha. Referee had not started a count on Moondog Wreck for some reason. I mean, he's back in anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. But absolutely shocked he didn't make the count out of that. Here, right hand there. Uppercut, forearm to the back. Here, forearms now. Double axe handle to the back. Going for the cover. There's the tag.
He skirts around it.
Alpha got Spot up. Samoan drop. Giga needs to make a... Yeah, keep Moondog Record in there quick. Only a count of 1.
He gets sent down to the floor.
I am feeling a Titanic shift
Referee is down
in
now.
this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxon. It's all
Alpha with the Rikishi driver.
He's got to know he's in harm's way here.
The spot there. Referee back up. Going for that Samoan drop. That should be it. Wrecking down on the floor hurt. He's going to have time to make a save. That was a slow count. I haven't got a right to complain. That count was super slow. That should have been it. You see the 5 stars in the corner there.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left in
And we are 12 minutes into the tag team match. That I assume that's not going to be it too.
He refuses to stay down.
They're too close to the corner anyway. Like Giga wanted to make the save. All he had to do was kind of reach in. Didn't have to try too hard on that. Off of Rick ending, Rick in elbow. See the blood pouring from the forehead of Rick. Tag had made the Giga. I cannot believe how close that count was, though. This match should have been over. There's the Samoan drop to Rick. There's the cover. Spot should be able to make the save here. Referee's not even able to get a 1 count off it. Spot wasted no time getting in there.
Only ever be second best.
Getting him into the corner.
Okay, this might go longer than the last one did.
Oh, I heard a snap.
Crackle. Pop. He's in off the tag.
There's the tag, the Spot here. Giga looks like he's going to try to make a tag. Lean against the rope. Spot needs to get on him.
Right connects.
Don't waste so much time. There's the whip into the rope on the uppercut side. Missed the kick. Tried to grab him there. Couldn't grab him.
Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the
You assume it's the fatigue at this point with somebody really minor mental mistake.
That's just a beatdown. All right, he's going for the pin. This could
Going for the pin here. Too close to the rope. That should be a rope break.
be a kick out at
Only a count of 1.
I got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth
How much longer is this going to go?
God knows what would have
Oh, Spot. That could be wrecked with that choke slam.
He is in complete control.
Giga should have enough time to make the save. Spot couldn't get in position.
No, don't you dare. Don't you
David
dare.
made it. Wreck biting the hand.
Tagged in.
Moondog Wreck just bit Giga can. Tag into Moondog Spot.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Off of getting a second win there. Chokehold into a headbutt. Knock Wreck off the apron and go for the pin. That's what he's trying to do, and Wreck caught him. Exactly what Giga was trying to do there. Wreck caught him.
Headbutt from the rear.
That headbutt off that double wrist lock. It had gone longer than their match on Championship Wrestling yesterday. It's now the longest match of the universe so far. And Giga picked up Moondog Wrecking hard, playing too close to the he's in the rope.
Major win. That'll change his
The
career.
referee missed the rope break there. That's why Spotty didn't make the save. 14 minutes and 54 seconds. Some controversial finish there. Like a body slam to duck it, but the key to that is Moondog Wreck had his hand on the rope.
Tag team excellence in
He had grabbed that bottom rope. Referee apparently did not see it.
We see these guys tagging again real soon.
Giga pins Moondog Wreck with a body slam in 14:54. It is a record for the universe. What controversy. What controversy. I cannot believe that ended up happening that way. 5-star match, greatest of all time. But a controversial finish, and apparently it's not going to... I don't know if that... I hope that doesn't complete the rivalry. I hope they get one more week out of it. We got Philly next week. But are you ready for your World Championship match? Mil Mascaras, the challenger. First time he got a shot at the championship in 1977. taking on the champion, the immortal Hulk Hogan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship here. This match would be a main event anywhere in the world. It's only third from the top on the card. And it's got to follow a 5-star tag team match.
Let's not forget the title is on the line here tonight. How can I forget? I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
This could be amazing.
Consequences, he faces the wrath of
Mil Mascaras has not had a shot at the WWF Heavyweight Championship since 1978. January of 78. I'll correct myself. I think I got 77 earlier. January of 78. He had a Eureka match against the then champion superstar Billy Graham. He actually got a win over Graham at Madison Square Garden, December 77. That match is available on Peacock. But it was not a win by pinfall or submission, so it was not a championship title change. It was actually a blood stoppage finish. I don't ask the question. I don't know why the WWF. I don't know why blood stoppages were not classified as commission. I don't understand. I never did get it. That's just how they did things. I don't understand it. I don't know the rule. They followed that up with a rematch the following month at Madison Square Garden. Superstar Billy Graham got the win by disqualification. After Bob Backlund, who was again Mascaras' Cornick official manager for the day, interfered. And that kind of the Backlund-Graham match that Backlund won the title on. Mickey Hogan doing his poking routine. He's taking the shirt off. He's in the ring. Got the belt over his shoulder. Let's go to Micro.
Introducing the challenger from San Luis Potosí, Mexico, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Masked Man. And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds. He is the World's Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Immortal Hogan.
This could theoretically be a main event anywhere in the world. I know I said it earlier. I know it's cliche to say that.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is.
Mil Mascaras, one of the top draws in the history of Mexican professional wrestling. Hulk Hogan, one of the top draws in the history of American professional wrestling. You put the right promotion behind it, you get the right broadcast deal behind it. This match could have been incredibly big. You're getting it right here on Twitch. Third from the top at Madison Square Garden. The bell is gone. We are underway. Hulk Hogan, first title defense in the universe, and 4 months into his title reign. He won the belt January 23rd, 1984 from the Iron Sheik right here at Madison Square Garden. Look at the power by Mil Mascaras. Mil Mascaras, the man of 1,000 masks. Nice drop kick to the knee. Got Hogan on the rope early here. Springboard body block. Did not go for the cover, but he got Hogan hurt in the early going. Going for that springboard body block again. That's 2. This time he is going to hold for the cover. 1, 2.
Wow.
Early count of 2 there. We may be seeing a new WWF champion right off the bat here in our universe. And Mil Mascaras, of course, was the world champion of the Eddie Einhorn run IWA in 1975, and technically still holds that belt. He was the champion when the company folded, never lost it, defended it if the belt still existed for a long time after that. I think technically he still holds it, so.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
There, stomp, going for a power bomb. Get out, power bomb. Didn't hold the pin there either, but.
Could be a chance for Hulk to change the complexion of this match. And a little disrespect for dessert. That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Spinebuster! He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him. Clothesline in the corner. Oh, what a kick. And we know that look well, gentlemen. It says, what you gonna do? Well, that opens the door for Hogan.
Hogan finally getting a little bit of an advantage back. That whip in that corner clothesline. He got some. Got a bit of an advantage here now. He needs to hang on to it. There's a springboard body block by Mil Mascaras. He got the cover there. 1, 2, 2 count. All he can get. Based on what we're seeing so far, I think we're going to get. I think we're not going to get a 4-year title reign out of Hulk Hogan in this universe. We're going to be lucky to get a 4-month title reign out of it. But if we're starting in month 4, bear hug into a slam. Mil Mascaras is going to take the championship. I think he got him beat. 1, 2. Oh, Hogan gets that shoulder up. Oh, man, we're barely 3 minutes in. Look at the damage that's been done to Hulk Hogan already. Mascaras. Oh, there's the... Hogan with the elbow, fighting out of it. Now he got a hold of Mascaras, going to bring him over to the rope. Thought he was going to Irish whip him off. Oh, countered into a body block. He doesn't go for the cover there. But the fact that he got that cover is big. Go to that springboard body block again. The cover, the leg is cooked. We get 1, 2, 3. We have a new heavyweight champion. In under 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 48 seconds, we have a new world heavyweight champion.
Here is your winner, and new World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Masked Man.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
The springboard body block, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. That was dominant. I mean, that wasn't even like a good match. It was dominant. Mil Mascaras, the new World Heavyweight Champion. And there's no guarantee of a return clause in the contract. There's no guarantee we're going to ever get a rematch. Hulk Hogan's title reign is done in 4 months. Mil Mascaras is your new World Champion. We got 2 matches to go. It's time for the semifinal match. It's a no-hold-barred match. The Iron Sheik taking on Big John Studd. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're due to time constraints here. We're most likely going to pass that 2-hour mark. Big John Studd against the Iron Sheik here. How do you think Iron Sheik feels at this moment? He lost to Hulk Hogan in under 6 minutes just 4 months ago at Madison Square Garden. He's in the locker room getting ready for his next match. And he sees Hogan lose to Mil Mascaras in under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Iran, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Iron Sheik.
Guys, this match has the potential to completely.
And here comes the Iron Sheik, the former WWF World Champion, the man who ended Bob Backlund's nearly 6-year title reign. A man who will break your back and make you humble. Like I think whoever created this one tried to do a fake scan over top of a facial model I already had. Look, he's got 2 mustaches.
This is a guy who always seeks
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to say too much about it at this point. Go, no hold bar match. We had the fall count anywhere match earlier with George Steele and Bobo Brinkhill. A main difference between this one and that one is this one, the pinfall has to take place in the ring. Yeah, I can calculate like a weird face scan on top of the facial model there.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 365 pounds, Big John Studd.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days.
Big John Studd heading to the ring. Of course, Big John Studd.
The countdown is almost over.
Had what seemed like a 25-year feud with Andre the Giant. In reality, it was about 4. Not counting the attempted reboot in '89. But Studd was a guy always in the world title picture. Iron Sheik here, always, yeah. As a former champion, you had to think he always had a shot at getting that belt back if he got an opportunity. And he would get a number of them over the years.
Doesn't matter where or when he's competing, this guy just wants to fight, and he's about to get one.
So this could be fun here. Two guys who don't really follow the rules anyway. Battle gone. We are underway. One fall. Pinfall must take place inside the ring, but there's no disqualifications, no count out. The no count out could lead to this one going a little bit longer, but it's hard to tell. Doug trying to take it out to the floor already here. Now up on the apron. There's the back suplex onto that ring apron here. Here at Madison Square Garden, and oh, look at that poking. Standing on the back and poking. Just attempting to humiliate the Iron Sheik in the early going of this matchup.
Compromised position here.
I just dumped Sheik on the apron again. Man, oh man alive.
Whip back into the ring.
Yeah, we have a chance to get, with that world title match being so short, we still have a chance to get done in under 2 hours. Again, I was anticipating between 2 and 2.5. We were not in any hurry at all to get this one done. I made sure to leave plenty of time before I had to do anything that required me being away for more than a couple minutes. So this one's been fun so far. Stud, backbreaker, I mean. And it's throwing Sheik around like a rag doll. This one's been mostly Stud nearly going. There's that knee right to the side of the head. And Stud gonna climb up to the top rope here. Go for the big splash method. Now the Iron Sheik fighting out of it, getting Stud into the rope. Big John Studd, 6 feet 10 inches tall, 364 pounds. And Fuji, inside out. Unique little move there. I gotta give him some credit for that. There's the Irish drop. No, nice drop kick by the Iron Sheik. Now rolling to the outside. He wants to take advantage of the no hold bar rule. He's gonna grab a kendo stick and come in the ring with it. Probably instead of waiting on him, grabbed it and just leveled him right in the midsection with it. Now nailing him in the back.
And some say the
Doug doesn't need the kendo stick, but hey, he's going to use it if he has the opportunity. There's the cover. Only a count of 1. But that was a smart move, though. You got a couple of shots in with the weapon. Maybe you've got him hurt enough. Face buster. Or Big John Studd, big finish, the inverted body vike. I can't even call it the Canadian backbreaker. Oh, belly to belly, suplex, bun him around.
Stirring back to his feet, but he
now bringing back instead to get back to his feet here. Sheik might be looking to do something to try to finish him off. Going for a delayed scoop. Oh! Into a screwdriver. 2. I have no idea how Sheik got that big guy up in the air. Then he held him up there and turned into a screwdriver. I'm expecting the camel clutch out of that situation. He ended up hitting a screwdriver. Level and stud in the face several times with that kendo stick. It's just shattered in the ring. And all of a sudden, the Iron Sheik had taken control. Going after the arm. Back after that arm again here. Iron Sheik up to that top rope. Go for that big flying elbow drop. He missed it. Does roll out of the way. There's a Kiriko's right hand. And a big headbutt. Floored him. And a flash.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here?
Not getting into the rope here. Got him caught. Drop him throat first over that top rope. Go for the cover again. 1. 1 call we got.
In this man tonight. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Big time.
There's the power bomb again.
He turns it around.
That was interesting.
Big forearm.
I'm not sure what that was going for. I'm not sure what she countered with, but he got him down. There's the clothesline. Gonna go for the cover. That's best strategy for Sheik. Get him down, go for the pin. Maybe you'll get lucky. Count of 2, all he can get off of that one. We're past the 5-minute mark here.
Headed to the top rope.
Iron Sheik back up top.
From the top. Oh,
Flying clothesline, leveled him.
and after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch. Pedal to the metal right now. Clothesline.
And started with a clothesline.
And he throws the opposition back into the
Now
ring.
getting Sheik back into the ring here.
Corey, the superstar
And the clothesline by the Iron Sheik knocked him down. Duck the clothesline by Stud. Big backdrop, floored him. Stud quickly back to his feet. Sheik waiting for him. Spinebuster. Going for the cover again. I probably would have gone for the camel clutch out of that, Sheik. I'm not going to lie. You get the 2 count.
Last minute at 2.5, he kicked out.
And he's gonna climb up top. Took the long way to get there, but he came up top. Nickel drop kick. Everybody got a top rope move in this thing, whether they go off the top normally or not. So there's the belly-to-belly suplex. That might be enough to do it. 1, 2. Gotta call that, I believe, the minor upcut, but the Iron Sheik with the belly-to-belly suplex. Get the 3 count.
Here is your winner, the Iron Sheik.
And this victory is one for the record.
6 minutes and 26 seconds, the time of the fall. The Iron Sheik is your winner.
Type of match that pushes you to work harder next time around.
That's got to move him into contention for the new World Heavyweight Champion, Mil Mascaras. That moves Sheik to 1-0 on the universe. Big John Studd 0-1 with that loss. And we have 3.5 stars with that one. We have our main event coming up next. Judy Martin and Wendi Richter against the Women's Tag Team Champion Forward McIntyre and Franklin Victoria. The title are not on the line here. The good rivalry match, but not a championship match. And Richter and Martin were not an official tag team when the universe started, so I did not put them in as a tag team. And you got the weird thing with this game where it makes your tag team get title shots all the time, but when you would expect in the video game, they don't do that. But this will be our main event. It will be tag team action here from Madison Square Garden.
I think she's about to start a fight.
Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, the superstar, Judy Martin.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room
Judy
is
Martin
waiting to
coming
see.
to the ring
It's
here.
one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
Put her finger to her ear like she's part of the secret service or something. Not sure what that was about on the entrance here, but we've had a number of singles matches come out of the feud. Not had a tag team match between them yet, because this should blow off the feud. Judy Martin had a match with the Fabulous Moolah, got a win over the Fabulous Moolah a couple weeks ago on television with a flatliner, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. At the time of that fall, it's the shortest match of the universe so far.
I love it.
Swagger. Really, Saxton.
Wendi Richter heading to the ring here.
Just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE
Wish you could have Lycan from Yukik in these games, and Wendi Richter coming out to girls just want to have fun would be a lot of fun in this game.
One of the most anticipated matches we've had in quite some time. And this woman is the reason why.
In the event, you were actually wondering what the result of the May 1984 Madison Square card were. Akira Maeda over Renee Goulet, Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chun-Li over B. Brian Blair and Tony Gurria, Jimmy Snuka over Greg the Hammer Valentine, Paul Orndorff over Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana by countout, Jackie Ventura over Salvatore Bellomo, Carson Slaughter to a double disqualification with the Iron Sheik, the Wild Samoans and Camus over Bobo Hill, Rocky Johnson and F.D. Jones, Fabulous Moolah over Wendi Richter by disqualification, Hulk Hogan over Dr. D. David Schultz, George Steele over Terry Daniel, Roddy Piper over Ivan Putski. So that's what actually happened at Madison Square Garden in May of 1984.
And we can't forget
Of course,
about the intense
completely
rivalry
different.
these women are currently engaged in.
How could we? These women haven't exactly tried to hide how they feel about each
It
other.
was just the way the universe mode fall. Very different lineup. They're never going to match. It's going to be very rare for what happened in real life to match up with what happened on a stream like this. Let's put it that way. The bell is gone. Our main event is underway. Judy Martin is going to start off with Velvet McIntyre.
That goes with being a tag team.
Of course, next week we have Championship Wrestling on Saturday, which will be May 27th in Game Universe. May 28th in Game Universe will be wrestling from the Philadelphia Spectrum. I know it'll be an 8-match card, because I do have the number of matches lining up each month with how many matches actually took place at the individual cards those months. But that is the extent as to how we did that here. 1 count. Oh, Richter's going to get off of that. Well, I know it'll be an 8-match card. That card will not be official until we get ready to start it. So, and I can only make the assumption. I can only assume we're getting some short rivalries next week. I don't know if any of these rivalries are going to continue or not. Judy Martin tagged in. Frank and Victoria tagged in. Your main event here from Madison Square Garden. Oh, there's a knee to the face. Realistically here, this is not... For those of you going, why are the random women tag team match main eventing Madison Square Garden? Thing to bear in mind in 1984 is the main event was not necessarily the last match at Madison Square Garden or the Philadelphia Spectrum or the Boston Garden in this era. When you're running house shows in every market coming back once a month or once every 2 months, a lot of times the main event would go on in the middle of the card, because you could advertise the next month's main event and get tickets on sale before the show was over. Get a head start on the event ticket for the following month. So it was not unusual in 1984 for Hulk Hogan to go on in the middle of the card. So that right before the last match of the night, they could advertise, "Hey, Hulk Hogan's going to be defending the title next month here at the Garden." Yeah, tickets are going to be on sale at the box office right now or at Ticketmaster tomorrow, and you get those people that wanted those front row seats.
Jumping knee strike. I like that. What are we gonna see here?
Some people would buy those tickets the night of. I mean, that was not unheard of in the era. You heard me go down the lineup earlier on. You'll notice I mentioned Hogan and David Schultz early on in the card.
she's gained command of this one, dictating the pace of the match.
You know, that way, if you wanted to have the world champion defending the title next month, which in that case, Hogan was not on the following month card.
Opponent off the ropes.
But you could have advertised the world title match for the next month without giving away the result of the world title match you paid to see that night.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps. Multiple.
Judy Martin damping away at Velvet McIntyre there.
To the sky.
I know I am not talking much about the match we're seeing here, but I find the history lesson fascinating.
Some damage. And a tag there.
Got a tag made to Princess Victoria there. Judy Martin's going to whip her into the rope. Got a shoulder block, nothing going. Running knee lift. Caught Princess Victoria in the face there to tag to Wendi Richter. And again, with tag team matches, you don't know how long they're going to end up going. Sometimes that tag team match is going to go 4 or 5 minutes. Sometimes you keep so many caves, you hit... We were just short of 15 with the Moondos and the Samoans earlier. 14:54 was the time of that matchup. Wendi Richter going up to the top rope. Princess Victoria out on the concrete floor. Richter thinking better of it. Realized Princess Victoria was not quite as hurt as she thought.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Getting Princess Victoria into that corner.
She's up on that top turnbuckle. She won't be
And heading up to the...
paying it right back with a reversal.
Something up on that corner, but Princess Victoria kicking her in the face, getting her away from it.
Big knee to the midsection.
Really wish Princess Victoria would not have gotten that career-ending injury card. I would have loved to have seen where her career would have gone.
Still fights out in one.
Because she had some talent.
Know what it's gonna take.
Princess Victoria, a very good friend of mine. If she hadn't come find me the stream, hi Vicky.
Butterfly suplex.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make Vegas this year, but I hope to catch you next year. Roundhouse kick there by Wendi Richter, falling into the cover. Velvet McIntyre is going to make the save before the referee can even get to a count of 1. Wendi Richter looked like she wanted to take a swipe at Velvet McIntyre. McIntyre able to get out of her way. Richter's back up top here, waiting for Princess Victoria to get to her feet.
From way up, blows the abdomen, gets them out.
Went for the flying axe handle, and Victoria caught her with that fist to the midsection on the way down. There's the release snap German.
Gets tagged.
And there's the tag to Velvet McIntyre.
Watch the quickness
This
of
is your main event here at Madison Square Garden at the last match of the evening.
Nasty right hand.
You've been watching live on Twitch. We appreciate it if you've tuned in on YouTube after the fact as well. Also, I greatly appreciate you sticking with me for the last 2 hours plus. I hope you've had as much fun as I have over the course of it, and I apologize for those times that I've stepped off mic trying to get some other things done here, but I hope I've made the last 2 hours plus and enjoyable for you. Because of how long we have run at this point, I am going to go ahead and get some of my plug in now. We can get them out of the way. Of course, if you're watching this live on Twitch, thank you very much. If you're on YouTube, it is twitch.tv/RefJayhawk. Get the notification when these streams go live. If you're watching on Twitch and maybe you want to keep up and you may not be able to catch all the streams live,
What do they have in store for
do a search for my name, Jared Hawkins, on YouTube. It should pop right up for you. And you can watch the replay. They are generally left in unedited.
top rope now.
Follow me on Twitter at RefJayhawk. Follow me on TikTok at RefJayhawk as well. Follow me on Instagram at Jayhawk1539. I have a wrestling podcast, the Indie Wrestling Guide, that drops every Wednesday wherever
WWE Universe is feeling it
you download your favorite podcast. We cover the best and worst in independent pro wrestling with a heavy emphasis on Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania.
Oh, man, what a move.
The close of this
Our latest episode had long-time Northeast Ohio independent wrestling referee Tom Dunn. It is referee month. We got a couple of other referees coming up as well. Our Patreon, we're at patreon.com/IWGuide. We're going to have an interview coming up in the next week or so with Dr. Daniel T. Rockingham, who talking about his career, talking about his time away from wrestling. That should be very interesting. We'll be recording that over the weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun. But check everything out there. Look are my plug. Judy Martin with the vertical coup like the Princeton Victoria. If we go ahead and get back to the match here. Drop kick and Velvet McIntyre off the ring apron. This is the best opportunity for the team to beat the Women's Tag Team Champion, Iri Ganila. Charging after, boot to the face, knock her out to the floor. Now the problem with that is you're not going to be able to pin her. And Velvet McIntyre had enough time to recover, at least enough to get to her feet. Wendi Richter's going to work on Franklin Victoria on the floor, roll her back in. Judy Martin's going to roll back in. And Judy Martin taunting Velvet McIntyre. That allowed McIntyre to tag in. There's the flatliner go. It may not have been a bad move. 1, 2. The Women's Tag Team Champions have been defeated in this non-title match. Judy Martin hitting Velvet McIntyre with that flatliner. 8 minutes and 31 seconds.
Here are your winners. And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight. Maybe a little hyperbolic, but these two performed like they're born to be a tag team. If they stay together, watch out.
Yeah, if they stay together, watch out indeed. And honestly, we might have to keep them together. They just got a non-title victory over the Women's Tag Team Champion. We might have to make that change. I need more women on the roster to justify it. And that's really what it comes down to, but... Judy Martin pinning Velvet McIntyre with the flatliner. Eight minutes and 31 seconds in your main event. Go ahead and get out of this one here. We'll go ahead and do a quick wrap up of the rest of the result. Greg the Hammer Valentine over Akira Maeda with a flying elbow to the head. 7 minutes and 23 seconds. Bob Backlund defeating Chief Jay Strongbow with a leg sweep. 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Fabulous Moolah retaining the WWF Women's Championship over Leilani Kai with a flying splash in 5:15. In a fall count anywhere match, George Animal Steel defeated Bobo Brazil. 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Cowboy Bob Orton, your new Intercontinental Champion, defeating Tito Santana with a leg sweep in 6 minutes and 6 seconds. The Gold Patrol retained the Tag Team Championship over Tiger, Chung, Lee, and Mr. Fuji. When Rocky Johnson pinned Mr. Fuji in 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff pinning Dr. D. David Schultz with a power slam in 5 minutes and 47 seconds. And a Wrestling Observer 5 Dark Classic, the Wild Samoans defeating Moondog Spot and Moondog Rex, the Moondog. Kika pinning Moondog Rex with a body slam in 14 minutes and 54 seconds. Moondog Rex getting a hand on the bottom rope, referee not seeing it. And the big one, the upset. Mil Mascaras is your new WWF World Heavyweight Champion, defeating Hulk Hogan by pinfall with a springboard body block in just 3 minutes and 48 seconds. No hold bar match, the Iron Sheik pinning Big John Studd in 6 minutes and 26 seconds. And in your main event, the wind-up of the evening, Judy Martin and Wendi Richter in a non-title match defeating the Women's Tag Team Champions, Princess Victoria and Velvet McIntyre. Martin pinning McIntyre with a flatliner in 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Folks, it's been about 2 hours. We're just about 2 hours and 10 minutes into the broadcast here. It's an incredibly fun night of action for you. So glad you could join us for this episode here of Professional Wrestling from Madison Square Garden. Championship Wrestling is going to be next. I have no idea what it's going to be, what kind of rivalry we're going to get formed out of it. Come join me next time, won't you? Twitch.tv/RefJayhawk. Click those notifications. Follow me there to get the notification. You can join me live in the chat room. Or get my name, Jared Hawkins, on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. Get my number up. The more of you watch the show, the more you enjoy the show, the more of these I do, the more fun we can all have. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, support independent wrestling.